Hi, the Lee Farnell here from Leading Your Best Life. Thanks for listening. Today I want to talk about money. I want to talk about wealth creation. I want to talk about an interview that's coming up. You'll get in much more detail with a guy called Jeff Bowman. Jeff is from Wealth by Design, and I'm looking at the notes I took from the session we did a week ago, and it's just so good. I want to share some of the concepts with you, not the least of which is financial literacy. Stay tuned. Welcome back. As I look at these notes, Jeff Bowman, it's spent since 1989 been involved in the finance business, particularly starting with prudential and insurance and then financial planning. It's just incredible, and the success he's had has been just brilliant in terms of not only helping others with their finances and their wealth by design, but building his own businesses and for financial advisors. But one of the things he talked to me about was financial literacy, the lack of financial literacy in the marketplace. And I thought, what do you mean by financial literacy? You're talking about, balance sheets and spreadsheets and profit and loss statements and so on. But he talked about just everything in terms of like rates of return, savings programs, where to put money, where there's minimal risk. And he told me, of course, about way back in the 80s and 90s, there were these tax deduction schemes that, doctors, lawyers, high net worth people, which you would consider to be pretty smart people, got involved in. And he said, they were what was sandalwood, or they were trees, or they were movies, or they were all sorts of different not only primary production, but other businesses that, theoretically were good, theoretically tax deductions and business investments. But he said, you know what? None of the financial planners or anyone promoting these programs actually invested in them. He said it didn't pass the Sniff Test. It didn't pass the Sniff Test. And he said, the fact is, when you put ignorance with greed and deception, then you've got danger. And the fact is, very smart people got involved in these programs, and in fact, then the government said, no, hang on, they're retrospective. And I know one of my friends owed millions of dollars to the government because he got involved. This guy's a very successful business person, but the accountants or the promoters of these schemes, the financial planners, none of them invested in these schemes because it didn't pass the Sniff Test. But if you have low financial literacy, you can't even smell it, let alone passing the Sniff Test. Yet people with high financial literacy said these things stunk. You could smell them from 100 paces. But not if you don't have a sense of smell. That is, not if you didn't have financial literacy, which has really driven Jeff in his business. He said, I've got unfinished business. I want to keep helping people, bridging that knowledge gap, bridging that financial literacy gap. And he tells me about some of the things he's doing, and you're going to hear about it in terms of investments, cryptocurrency, protecting investments, savings programs. It really is good. So stay tuned for that interview coming up very, very, very shortly. He also told me about one of his mentors, Graham Meredith, who is brilliant at using the whiteboard and explaining cash flow, explaining goals and objectives, and taking people on a buying journey where he got them involved in programs that help them design their future, design their wealth, design their future financial security and prosperity. And so I'm going to get Jeff to be talking about that in this podcast. Question to you is, what are the action points for you? Is how financially literate are you? How good are your financial plans and your financial goals? And I'm talking to myself when I say that as well. How much time have you invested in helping yourself have a secure financial future? Would you even know if something was on the nose or not when it came to investments or saving plan? As Jeff says, you've got to get the finance fundamentals in place. The question is, what are the finance fundamentals? So come and touch base with us. The links are here. PDC, when we're talking about PDC, I've got some great money people and finance people on the team to help you with your financial planning and your financial literacy and financial coaching with your wealth creation by design. As I think Peter Drucker said once, the best way to predict the future is to invent it, is to create it. So the best way to predict your financial future is to invent it, create it, and then develop a very keen sense of smell for what is a good savings and investment plan and what is on the nose. How to spot and smell the difference. That's just one of the many services we have on PDC, which is really the complete A to Z of organisational and personal growth. World's most comprehensive, holistic and multidisciplinary range of organisational and personal growth services that you can choose from. No matter where you are in your business or your personal performance needs, we've got you covered with the best people and the best solutions. So you don't need to sit there and go, I'm on my own, who do I call? Got a problem in business, finance, performance, health, wellness, anything to do with life, really, because whether it be performance in business, career, life, money, I've got the people on the team. I say 47 on the website, but I counted it the other day. There's over 60 different experts available to you via PDC to help you solve no matter what problem you've got. We've got you covered with the best people and the best solutions from every angle. Want to find out more? Click the links below, touch base, download a copy of this PDF to know what are the services available to you. You're not alone. PDC will partner with you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'm Lee Farnell, and you've been listening to Leading Your Best Life. By the way, you like this, share it with friends, share it with colleagues, and let's grow this community, the performance development community. See you next time. Thanks for watching.